everything's perfectly all right now. We're fine. We're all fine here now. Thank you. How are you?
Everything is fine here on Detention Block AA23, a Star Wars podcast. I'm Mike, joined by Bogie, back again to talk Star Wars. I know it's been a while. We'll get into that in a little bit, but glad to be back. Glad to have Bogie here with us again, and just get on the topic of Star Wars again. It's been too long. I'll get the business elements out of the way really quick. So, if you're listening to us right now, hit that subscribe button, like, download, rate, review, all the above. We greatly appreciate it. Any little thing you can do definitely helps us get our name out there amongst all the other Star Wars channels and podcasts. And as a reminder, once we hit 200 subscribers, we will have a prize giveaway. We're getting closer and closer to it, but not quite there yet. And then at 500, we will have an even larger prize giveaway, and you're not going to want to miss out on that one. So our chat is up and running. So come give us your ideas, opinions, thoughts, all of it. We'll bring you in as part of the show just as much as Bogie and I are. So Bogie, again, welcome back. Glad to be back. Sorry I've been MIA for a while, but having a second kid will do that to me. So but how you doing?
Doing great. Good to be back. Hopefully we get better back on routine or back on schedule as best we can. But you never know with your newborn. You're gonna have good days and you're gonna have your bad days. So
Schedule, what is that now with two kids? It's I don't know what a schedule is.
yeah, yeah, exactly. And
um
then if you're not getting any sleep, then you need sleep. And
yeah,
it's one thing after another. So,
yep.
but we're
And
here for it. So
yeah, well, and triple feeds is not something fun for Colleen to do. So what it essentially means is like for 3 hours, you're either feeding the baby, pumping for the baby, or what's the third thing? Feeding, pumping, and then baby sleeps, I think, or something like that. But it pretty much occupies 3 hours in a row, and then you start it all over once that third hour is done. And it's like there's no time for anything. But we are done with that for now. So we've made it through that. But yeah, so for all the listeners out there, we just welcomed our second child, McKenna Cynthia, born on the 22nd. So that's why I've been MIA. She's 2 weeks and 1 day old right now, just this little tiny thing, but was born bigger than Jackson. So maybe she'll be bigger and stronger than he is, but she won't have the wild personality as he does. At least as things are going right now, we're hoping that's the case. So Jackson was a little terror for us, and McKenna's been a lot more calmer, a lot less crying. So we're hoping that continues. But gotta love him.
Star Wars fans over here are wondering why you didn't call them Luke and Leia. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
That's fair. That's fair. But I wouldn't want them to kiss when they get older. So
Oh yeah, you don't want that.
but yeah, just glad to be back. And of course, I think it was the day after McKenna was born, and we're still in the hospital, and all of a sudden I see this, oh, Mandalorian and Grogu trailer released. I'm like, son of a gun! Like we've been waiting for this for a long time, and then as soon as we're not able to record, or I'm not able to record, this trailer drops. So what we're going to do today is finally watch it. I haven't seen it. I think did you say you saw
I
like a little
may
bit of it?
may or may not have seen
May
just
or may
the
not have
first
seen.
first bit of the trailer, and then that's when I turned it off because I couldn't telling you beforehand that could hard to tell if it was a sometimes those fan made trailers
Yeah.
actually look almost legit.
Yep.
But there was something about it. I was like, maybe this is a fan made trailer, and I stopped watching it. But now I'll find out if this was indeed what I was watching before. But this time I'll watch it full length with you, and for the first time, kind of reacting to it.
Yeah. And like we usually do, we'll watch it one time through, just, pure reaction. And then we'll talk about like original or initial thoughts. And then we'll watch it probably a second time and kind of talk through it as we're watching it the second time. And there's also a trailer of Visions Volume 3, and we'll look to watch that as well too. And I don't think you've seen that one, right?
Nope.
Okay, so neither one of us have seen, for the most part, either one of them. I'm so really excited to react. I'm sure everyone listening has probably watched it, 5, 10 times already, and here we are just watching it
Late
for the first time.
late to the party, but hey, we're here.
Better late than never, right?
Right.
But yeah, it just kept popping up on either my Facebook feed or something like that, and it would start, and I'm like, oh crap, crap. I'm trying to hold out and not watch it, so I can finally watch it. So I will get this up and running. As a reminder, I play it on my iPad, so give me a minute as I go through this process, and it's been a while. So first I gotta share my screen. I gotta get into Zoom from my iPad first. All right, share screen. All right, it should pop up here. All right. I think you can see it, right, Bogie?
Yes, I believe so.
Oh, at least the screen, and then I will flip over to, come on, to YouTube.
Yep, there we go. I can see it now.
All right. Are we ready?
Yep.
And then Bogie, if once you hear audio, give me like a thumbs up or something just to make sure
Okay.
that you can hear it. Another Razor Crest.
Oh, goosebumps.
They looking through that backwards. Barney Weaver.
Impressive.
Good shot, baby.
Oh my gosh. Pretty cool. All right, all right. It's getting me ready for another feature film for Star Wars. Now that we've had so many shows, it'll be good to get back in the big screen. So is this the one you saw part of?
No, so what I think I saw, but so the AT-ATs on that cliff on the side of the cliff.
Yeah,
I saw an extended. So I wonder if I saw a leaked footage from like a Comic-Con
yeah.
because this whole sequence went on for like 30 seconds.
Yeah, it's the one where Mando like pops up in the AT-AT, right? And starts
Yeah,
like causing havoc in there and everything.
because
Yeah,
along with that. Again, I'm thinking I must have came across maybe things that were being leaked from people recording videos from it got to be a Comic-Con, wherever it was, San Diego or New York or wherever it was.
Star Wars
Because
Celebration, probably.
maybe, and because there was the more extended clip of this here of them walking along this ridge, and then we had a on one of the if it was a Star Destroyer like um one of those smaller ones.
Like
Trying
the
to
eight,
think.
like AT, smaller destroyer, or
Like yeah, in space, like a smaller
okay,
destroyer, like
like a cruiser.
Moff Gideon was had kind of like a light cruiser,
Okay,
and there was a scene where Mando had his own hallway scene
yeah,
shootout, and I was like, oh, cool, another hallway. But then again, there was elements I was like, is this real or not? Like fan
yeah.
made stuff. Sometimes again, reiterating that sometimes it looks so good that you think it's legit, but it's really not. But to me, it's like making me think that what I saw was actually leaked footage that was shared at one of the Comic Con. So
Yeah, that was because I have seen that leaked trailer. I saw it, it was very like blurry and you couldn't really see it all too well. But what you described is exactly what it was. Like hallway scene in an AT-AT for Mandalorian, and then he like escapes from like a speeder and like goes off like on a snow planet, or it's probably this one that we're seeing right here with the AT-ATs, and one falls. But and I think Sigourney Weaver pops up in that trailer as well. So
Okay.
But yeah, this is the first official one. Uh, what are any initial thoughts that you have?
Razor Crest.
Yeah,
What are we doing here? Are we bringing it back, or
is
is this does this take place during
it
like? Could it
it's
take place before the Razor Crest? His first one at least was destroyed. Does this? What's the timeline? I wonder where this movie is taking place.
I have to believe it's after. I mean, of course, there's always the potential of like a flashback or something, but this Razor Crest looks different. There's like gold painting on it. Um,
Are you sure
not just a,
you sure his original didn't have gold painting on it?
I don't recall it. I recall it being all silver. I have the model of it. Hold on one sec.
Okay.
All right, here's the model, and I don't see like
Any gold or
any gold or yellow. Um, I mean it looks like it looks
well, let me go grab my Lego.
right.
Let me see if it's got gold. I'll be right back.
Okay. I mean, it looks the same. I mean, it could be the same ship, just and there's gold. I guess there's gold on the side a little bit, but not as prevalent as those gold stripes or whatever you want to call that. But my guess is that it's probably a new Razor Crest. He has just that Naboo starfighter. And if they want to continue this kind of adventure, not quests, but like bounty type missions, then he's going to need a better, bigger ship versus a Naboo starfighter. Um, did you find your Lego?
Yep,
Did it no gold on it?
there is. You can see.
Yeah, there. I guess mine. There's on the side. There's a little bit of gold painting, but it's not like see from the trailer.
Yeah, like versus the on the trailer, like there's more evident yellow gold on that,
Yeah,
like versus what's on.
large solid yellow lines on top. Um, what I was just saying while you were gone is my guess is this is a new ship. Um, because at least from the trailer, it looks like it's going to be more bounty hunting missions for Mandalorian and Grogu. And if he's going to be doing bounties, probably needs a bigger ship than a Naboo starfighter. And
Yeah,
who
that's what
knows?
I
Go
was
ahead.
wondering the same thing, how they're gonna continue Mando's story if he continues to do bounty hunting stuff. He in an N1, is there an N1 Naboo
Yeah.
starfighter?
Yep.
How do you transport, coming in cold or warm? How are you going to fit them in your little starfighter ship? Like,
Right.
and that was the thing. Like, I thought that was the most devastating thing ever to happen was when Moff Gideon blew up his Razor Crest, and like he almost like brings a tear to your eye when he goes and digs through the rubbish.
Yep.
He finds two things: the spear and then the little marble ball that Grogu would play with, and you're like, oh man, this sucks. Like, so I'm super excited to see that he's got his Razor Crest back. Granted, I hope he still somehow finds a way in this film to integrate both his Naboo fighter and the Razor Crest
Yeah, I hope
because
so
that
too, because that custom Naboo starfighter is freaking awesome.
was awesome. And when I say I went and got this giant Razor Crest Lego. I was waiting forever for his Naboo one to come out, and it finally did, years back.
Yeah.
But so I got both of those. I'm not gonna go dig in the closet find my Naboo starfighter, but I got both, and I was like, God, these are such cool ships, and just like his customization of that Naboo starfighter was just awesome.
Yeah, I agree. So I'm glad that we're getting some kind of Razor Crest back. I mean, that's not to say that I mean maybe it's not even his ship. Trailers like to do like bait and switch type things, and so they might be making us think, oh look, he's getting another Razor Crest, or this is the same Razor Crest, just a flashback.
Yeah, that's what I was
But
gonna say.
what
This
a
easily could have flashbacks in this movie.
Yep. But maybe it's just all smoke and mirrors, and it's just someone else's Razor Crest. So
Yeah,
we'll have to wait and see.
but
Um,
not many people have Razor Crest though, like that
no,
that one whatever for the rebellion captain guy. And he goes, "Are you the guy with a Razor Crest?" And he goes,
Yeah.
I don't know what you're talking about." Then he just flies away. Like,
No, and that's a good point. And we've only seen, I think, two Razor Crests. Obviously, Mando's, and then I believe there's one like in the Rise of Skywalker when all those ships come. There's a Razor Crest that you can
yeah,
see in there. Speculation, like, is that Mandalore or is that Mando joining this big fight, or is it just another Razor Crest? So, not many Razor Crests have been seen. Those are the only two I can think of.
but there's a
Um,
lot in that scene. There's so many
yeah.
different ships too that people have all these like, oh, fan theory, fan
Yeah.
theory. I'm like, it's just an Easter egg, but I would take it as a for like grain of salt if that's legitimate or
Yeah.
not.
Right.
Like
Well, like editors or like the people that were doing the digital effects or CGI or whatever, they're just taking all designs they have of any kind of ship for that scene and just kind of throwing it in there to make
just
as many ships as possible.
yeah,
So,
I've seen jokes. They're like, pretty sure that ship and that ship's from Star Trek.
yeah,
Like,
right,
it's
exactly.
because J.J. Abrams in the Khan movie, what's it, Into Darkness, Star Trek Into Darkness.
Yeah.
There's a scene where the Enterprise gets hit, and you see the side of the hull rupture, and people are getting sucked down into space. Well, if you pause it just right, you see R2-D2
Yep.
get sucked into space. You're like, oh, it's the same universe? I don't know.
Why not,
But
right?
yeah,
Crossover.
it's just fan service to get a good joke out of it. I don't know if you, like I said, take it as a grain of salt if it's really
Right.
true or not. But
Right. Um so like I mentioned earlier, one of the things I took from this is it feels like it's more bounty missions in this movie. I feel like at some point it's got to connect with the whole story that's unwinding with like Ahsoka, Thrawn, and everything. But we really didn't see much of that in this trailer outside of, there's the scene with Sigourney Weaver. I'll get to it again. Let's see, where was she? Here. And this is the same. I mean, you can see in the background the Phoenix at the Republic, or New Republic now emblem. So
and
this,
she got a patch on her shirt too.
yep. And she's, I'm assuming, kind of taking over the role that, what's his face? Weathers, Carl Weathers
Or Weathers'
played
character.
RIP.
Because do you think in this picture right here, is this do you think might be that town?
I think it's that same base where
Or
was it season 3 that they went there
yeah,
and Zeb was there.
yeah,
I
yep.
think this is that same base. If I had to guess, it might not be, but that's just
Okay.
my opinion.
That kind of gives the look and vibe of it.
Yeah. Um, but it also kind of gives off a little bit of underworld vibes. Oh, there's the Razor Crest again.
Yeah, go back to the cockpit. I mean, definitely, it looks a little different
Which right
right
there?
here. Trying to think compared to like season one, let's say.
It looks tighter
Yeah, well, to me, it's like okay, the seats are still the same, but it does look a little more tighter. Yeah,
and more windows, it seems like.
so but
Maybe I'm wrong, but that's
could be wrong and have to look back. It's been a long
well,
time
yeah,
since
because like,
we've seen the
well,
Razor Crest on camera.
yeah, Grogu used to sit on the other side. What is this?
Yeah, because you see, and he's got the little ball thing
Yeah,
on the thingy there. So,
but he's all on Beskar, right?
hmm
I wonder if we can see like Grogu's armor at all, because that would give an indication. But
like what timeline where the timeline lies.
yeah, exactly. Um,
I do like that one character's in this.
like the Babu Frick guy.
Yeah, the little like repair guys.
Yeah,
They're hilarious.
everyone's been loving on those so much that they're like, oh, we got to keep throwing these guys in.
Because
Their accents is just what makes them.
oh yeah, because they debuted in the third one, right, of
Rise of Skywalker.
Rise of Skywalker when they were working on 3PO and
Yeah.
Carrie, it's a Carrie Russell's character. They had the mask on the whole time.
Yep.
That was like had a thing with Poe Dameron, like yeah, it wasn't like her little like minions working on it. Then we saw him again at at that town, right? Because they worked on IG,
Mm-hmm.
the assassin droid, IGIS,
IG-11.
IG-11. That's what.
Yep.
Yeah, and just
Right.
like they're just they're
There they
hilarious.
are.
Yeah, there they are. Yeah, that.
Come on. Ah, I'm using my finger like scrolling on this, so that's. Oh, was that Zeb? Is that Zeb?
I think you're right.
Doesn't that look like him?
It's really hard to tell.
That's really cool. A U-wing from Rogue One.
Oh yeah, yeah. I was like, where's that ship from? So, okay.
A
And
hut.
then there must be a hut, and must be a battle arena or something.
It looks like a Coliseum type of venue.
Because at one point you do see Mando fighting a monster
Yep.
in that arena.
I was- Ah. Well, that okay. I'm gonna since it stopped here. That's pretty cool. He's clearly gonna fly in and like they're gonna open up that side panel and then he's gonna join it maybe or hop right in there.
Which
Maybe.
those are generally rebellion ships, right? Or were
Yep.
they hijacked formerly
From what I know,
Empire?
they're Rebel or New
Okay, Rebel.
Republic ships.
Okay.
Yeah, first debuted in the movie Rogue One, and they're more like troop transport type ships versus like actual fighting ships.
Yeah.
I think they're a pretty sweet design though.
Oh, like and how the wings like flap back,
Yep.
and then they like flap forward
Yep.
when it lands.
So I'm assuming this is in that Coliseum scene.
Yeah, because that
Um,
doesn't he tell Grogu that was pretty impressive.
yeah. And I've heard rumors. I don't know if it's, I mean, again, how much you can hold truth to rumors, but some people are speculating that that is the child of Jabba the Hutt, which is seen in Clone Wars the movie, and in a few episodes, I think, too, of the show. Did you ever watch the Clone Wars movie, the
Not
animated?
not yet, no.
It's not that good, but um, what
But
is
there was a couple episodes where I was like, "Is that Jabba's kid?" Like,
yeah, yep.
and you're like, "Yeah, supposedly."
So speculation is that that hut we see is a grown up version of that.
So I'd wonder what how that
How that
play
what?
how that all would play in then, because depending on when this takes place, like, if this rumor is correct, how does this play in with Boba Fett? Because when his kid would be like, "This is my dad's palace. Like, get the hell out of here."
Right.
You're
Well,
like,
if he's in a coliseum, maybe he was like captured or something. Because I
"Oh,
like in the new or in that Clone Wars movie, he does get captured by Asajj Ventress, but they retrieve the child. Maybe I mean, I have to believe someone like Jabba the Hutt and how well known he is, and think of it like mafia. Taking or capturing the child will probably give you leverage over something you want. So maybe it was a move either to go against the Hutts or to want something from Jabba the Hutt, and maybe Jabba's like, I don't want the kid back, so the kid just stays in a coliseum, or maybe he looks pretty buff, pretty strong. He's probably been doing a pretty good job as like a gladiator in these coliseum um, fights, so maybe that's his passion now. This is what he does.
he's got his own like Thor Ragnarok, where the
Yeah,
Hulk was been like
exactly.
captive, but not really captive. He's just the people's
He's a
champion.
celebrity. He's a
Yeah,
celebrity.
yeah,
So he didn't want to leave that status. Um, yeah. So this is what you were talking about, right?
yeah. Because that's Mando, isn't it? That's
It looks like it.
Yeah, because it looks like he's got a
Hard to tell, but
giant,
yeah,
giant spear, and I thought I could tell like between the shiny helmet and this cape, it looked like him. But again, when it moves so fast, it's hard to tell sometimes.
yeah. And then here's the scene again with the AT-ATs. All right, I thought this was kind of corny, and that's kind of a
I would say that's the only thing was when they showed that kind of like font for that. I was
yeah.
like, what the hell is this? Like,
It reminds me of like oldie. Yeah, just go back to the font of that. Yeah,
what's wrong with this?
do that, and just add in and Grogu.
If it ain't broke, why are you trying to fix it?
It reminds me of remember the movie Ted? What was
Yeah, yeah, there's Ted.
the idol? What's that guy's name? Or Flash Gordon?
Oh yeah, Flash Gordon.
And I know there's a lot of inspiration of Star Wars, like original Star Wars that came from Flash Gordon. So this is probably like a tribute to that. But like it reminds me of that kind of font, like movies from that time. So that was
Maybe
the
it
only thing I was like, that's
makes
kind of
me think when I first saw it, like because of the M, I was like the corny font for Mars Attack.
oh sure, yeah, like something like that.
It was just like, well, that movie's knows it's not trying to be serious because it's supposed to
Right,
be slapstick humor,
right.
but it was like this is supposed to be serious. I don't like the font at all. Like,
Yeah, this has slapstick humor vibes
yeah,
versus like seriousness. I totally agree.
which I hope is not what they were going for. Like, this better not be some slapstick comedy.
Right.
I want this to be serious. It's been a long time since we had
Well,
a
who
comedy
knows? I mean, they
series.
brought in Jack Black and Izzo, and that's kind of like Jack Black is just slapstick humor type of guy. So, no, I don't think that's the direction they're going. But I thought this was pretty corny too. Forged for IMAX. Like, do you forge a movie? So, little marketing could have done a better job here. But
I
other
mean,
than that,
leave it up to Disney how
yeah,
bad they can be when it comes to marketing at times. I mean, heck, there's been times that they market like a trailer like this, and actually the trailer spoils the movie. Like
yeah,
they've messed up that multiple times in previous movies.
that was pretty funny at the end, though. Nice
Yeah,
shot, baby.
and he's got the paint thing that they were like all the Mandalorians were
Yeah.
using. So, but I was gonna say that's another point in this trailer, which I'd be curious if they go in the avenue of this bounty hunting, but where we left off was the planet and like seeing that mythical creature
Oh,
that
the
is the
Mythazar
yeah,
on Mandalore.
like is all that and how we had like the two different kind of like clans kind of like having to come together. We don't see any of that in the trailer,
Mm-mm.
like any other sort of Mandalorian warrior or anything. So I'm curious if they're hiding that or is that just not going to be in the movie?
Yeah, no, it's a great question. I mean, I kind of hope they do go that way because I think that's what a lot of people were loving was getting more Mandalorian time and going to
More
Mandalore and
the whole lore behind it of the mythical creature
yeah,
who's it looks like Mando was kind of looked like he was destined to be the leader.
yeah. But then he kind of handed that baton to
Bo-Katan.
Bo-Katan.
Yeah.
um, but the only thing that gives me thoughts that they might not go that way is how season three ended, where he was just like sitting at his new home on
Oh,
Navarro with Grogu there, like sitting on the front porch type of a thing. So I don't know if that's more of all right. It's the end of that. We're going in a different direction and just sticking to missions and bounties and stuff like how it all started. And I think that's, I mean, honestly, I think that's what a lot of people really loved about how the show started was they wanted this kind of bounty hunter quest type thing, a show around that. And I love that too, but I did love how it tied into the greater universe as well. And I would prefer it to continue on that direction, but I just have a hard time seeing how a bounty mission content could work in a movie. I feel like that's more of a show platform versus a movie. They have to expand into something greater if they're going to go feature film.
no, yeah, I totally agree because yeah, it just seems like perfect for your 1 hour
Yep,
episode by episode. Each episode could be its new bounty, you could say.
yep.
Um, to have a full length movie based like unless he's doing multiple rounds, it I don't know, there's a lot of questions. Kind of curious where again too, where's this timeline exactly take place? Is it after the end of season 3 of Mando? Is it after Book of Boba Fett? Or is there a lot of flashbacks and maybe he had a bounty and let's say it could be of a loved one and someone's out to get him.
Mhm.
And does Grogu get captured like he always seems to end up gets captured and Mando's got to fight his way to get him back?
Right. We'll see. I mean, I'm glad I prefer trailers not to reveal too much information. So I'm glad that we still have those questions after seeing it. But I will say too, like I mean, it's a cool trailer because it's Star Wars, but it's not really piquing my interest any more than I already have. I'm not like, oh my God, did you see that? That's really cool. Like, what is this all about? It was mostly like Coliseum fight, new like creature feature, like monster type things. Sigourney Weaver, yeah, that's cool seeing her. I will say that. And just kind of some, I don't know, nostalgia stuff of like Babu Frick and AT-ATs. Not really selling me quite yet on like what the story is going to be and capturing me there, but we'll see. There'll be another trailer. So
Yeah, we still got how many months away till
yeah,
May. So yeah, we'll probably get one more. Even that,
we'll get we'll get like one or two more small teaser trailers, and we'll get one more full length like official trailer, but that probably won't be until a month or two before the movie release.
I'm sure we're gonna get a legit trailer for the Super Bowl.
Oh, that's a good point.
I bet they're gonna
You're
wait for
probably right.
their final like big time trailer.
Super
Everything after that might be little teasers, little TV
Yeah,
spots type things. But like an official, like this is official trailer one. I bet they'll do one more that might reveal a little bit more than this one. But I bet you it'll be during the Super Bowl. I mean that's the smartest thing to do.
I bet you're right. You got to be right there. All right, well, let's watch it one more time straight through and see if we catch anything else that we didn't necessarily see the first time. All right, ready?
Yep.
Here we go. It looks like he's looking through that backwards.
I think you're right.
Babu! I mean, he's using the Force, so he's met with Luke, maybe?
Oh, that's a good point.
That's I think that's Zeb.
Impressive.
Good shot, baby.
Good shot, baby.
I'm just gonna look because
Go to the scene really quick, which gives me more of like the time frame reference that I talk about, where he's those big droids.
yeah.
I don't know if Grogu just tracks him and then Mando pops out of nowhere. Right here. Look at he's got his that rifle thing. You know that shoots like the high energy like vaporize.
Yeah.
Here.
Okay.
He's got that back.
Did
But
that
that got disintegrated when his original Razor Crest got destroyed. So he's got that back. Now, granted, I was waiting for him to get that rifle back because he's got all the ammunition on it, or like wrapped around
right?
his boot. He's got that, and he's got the
The
bandolier
sash kind of
sash
thing.
like over his chest. Like he's got all these rounds for it. I'm like, you're gonna get that? You're gonna get another rifle to use those rounds?
Right.
So I
Oh,
wonder if those or don't do anything. So it looks like he shoots around at the droid, and it looks like he just bounced off. But do you think that's right here?
I think this is Zeb because Zeb has a staff like that, and it's got the electronic shocker things on each side. He's
Okay.
got 3 big toes. This has to be Zeb. I'm gonna play it. Yeah, that looks like Zeb.
Yeah.
Sweet. Oh, I love
Now,
Zeb. I
now
like Rebels is such a great show. I'm get these characters in here. Sorry, what
how
were you gonna
does
say?
how do you think he's gonna fit into this story then?
I mean, if they bring this, I mean, if they bring this back to like the New Republic, the direction like Ahsoka shows going and everything, I think that's their tie-in is coming through the New Republic. Now that we don't have Cara Dune, we might get her again. I know her and Disney settled and they're discussing whether or not bringing her back into Star Wars or not. But I think Cara Dune originally was his like entryway into New Republic, which will lead to like the sequel trilogy movies. Now that Cara Dune's not here, I think they're using Zeb for that.
Okay.
Only because like, I mean, we know him from Rebels, but he's not in the Ahsoka show. We've gotten glimpses of him, and when we have seen him, he's with the New Republic. He's with like a pilot. He sits at the bar at the base or whatnot. Was Mando there, or was it just that X-wing pilot guy? Do you know what I'm talking?
Yeah, I think I know what you're talking about. I think it was just that X-Wing pilot guy.
Okay.
I think, if I recall.
So I think they're the connecting tissue that's going to bring Mando into this whole New Republic Ahsoka stuff if they go that direction. Otherwise, I have no idea why else Zeb would be in this unless it's just supposed to be coincidence that he's encounters Mando,
Mm-hmm. But no, that's either way. It's exciting.
Yeah, I mean, I love Zeb, so I'll take it.
Yeah. And then can we that scene where the Razor Crest is going down?
Yeah,
and there was like
the X-wings
or those
the TIE fighter. Sorry, not
yeah,
X-wings.
yeah, were they TIE fighters? Or are they like
right here, right?
yeah.
Well, it's a red laser, so maybe not TIE fighters.
Yeah. That's what I noticed. I noticed the red and I was like, and they look elongated like almost like a TIE interceptor, but TIE interceptors also don't all the starfighters shoot green?
That's what I thought. And that looked red.
Yeah.
But unless they're like those pirate ships, when they encountered the pirates,
oh yeah. Yep.
The swamp thing looking dude.
Yep.
They destroyed that ship, didn't they? Because it crashed into Navarro.
Yeah, I mean they did, but
that doesn't mean there aren't others out there.
Others out there similar to their kind of
right
look, design, and blaster fire and all that. So
right. No, good catch. And I mean,
just seeing that gives me goosebumps.
What?
Zeb.
Yeah,
that's got to be him.
I can't stop it right there, but that looks exactly like him, or at least his species.
And then right here we've got stormtroopers. So not knowing if we're TIE fighters or not, but we got stormtroopers. So there's definitely a faction of the Empire still alive. I then would assume in this movie. So I wonder if like the blue
Thrawn.
If Thrawn is somehow in the elements or at least talked about in the background, and this is kind of just teases what maybe Ahsoka will be next, or
because my guess is this is post Ahsoka, and so it's probably just a new Razor Crest, a new rifle that he gets, and it's all just leading towards Thrawn.
What do you know if, like, so after this movie will there be more content of Mando Grogu movie wise, or will they pick up and do a season 4?
I haven't heard anything about a season 4 for Mandalorian. I mean,
Book of Boba Fett, are they doing another season of that or not?
I know. I think it was, what's his name? Timo Morrison.
Yeah.
Morrison.
Yep, Morrison.
I know he wants to do more as Boba Fett. They haven't, but they haven't really announced anything, which is kind of a nice change of pace of how it was previously, where it was like Kathleen Kennedy is announcing all these like, oh, here's a Star Wars show, here's a Star Wars show, here's a movie, here's a show, like, and then nothing, like only a couple of them actually happened. Now it seems like they've pulled back on like announcing all these stuff. And I have to believe they have plans for more, but they're just not
Officially announcing anything.
announcing anything yet.
Let's take this one step at
We
a
know
time.
this. We know. Yep, we know the Starfighter movie's in production or is happening. We know we're going to get this movie. We're going to get Ahsoka season 2, and I think that's all that's really been finalized or official at this moment. I know there's that like Rey movie that goes back and forth if that's going to happen. There's the new like Dawn of the Jedi type movie that's coming out. So when the Jedi were first forming, but that's still kind of in that limbo
gray area of
yeah,
like, will it happen?
Will it happen or not? Yep, exactly. So we'll just have to wait and see on those.
Okay. No, and I agree. This is probably the best approach is to take it one step at a time, take it one victory at a time, because Disney has really been shit in the bed between Star Wars and like all their Marvel stuff, where it's just like massive dump, and what you're getting is just crap quality.
Yeah, so, like massive dump equals crap.
Yeah. Oops.
That was well said. Yeah, and that's how I would prefer it. I mean, if they were announcing those things and they actually followed through with them, then of course I want more Star Wars content. I can't have enough of it. But I'm tired of things getting canceled and me getting hopes up and then being let down. So just don't announce anything until it's official, please.
And get the right people,
yeah.
You know, your showrunners, show writers, whatever, directors.
One writer, one director for a majority of it. Like if it's a movie or like our trilogy, one for everything.
Yes.
If it's a show, like okay, you can sprinkle in a little bit, but have like one person have a overall plan for the story.
The overall say, which we've talked many times, like Dave Filoni for sure.
Yep.
Get him involved if he can just oversee it, along with Jon Favreau.
Yep.
Like those two guys for sure. Like just keep it consistent.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you're going to get someone coming out of left field with the acolytes and be like, "What the hell is this?"
Oh, we better not get a season 2 of that. That's all I have to say.
Oh, didn't you hear?
No.
I'm kidding.
All right. Should we go to Visions Volume 3?
Sure.
All right. Okay, I'll have to search it. So, Visions. Come on. Visions Volume 3.
I guess that one thing I liked about the trailer that it didn't give away too much in the Mando Grogu is that clearly we know who the protagonist is Mando and Grogu.
Yep.
We don't know who's going to be the antagonist, who's the bad guy. I don't think
that's a good point.
That trailer really didn't reveal like who will be, you know, what going after them, or Mando's got to go hunt down this person. Like, I love how they left that kind of open and didn't reveal that yet. So
yeah, I'm guessing it's going to be a Thrawn. And the other thing I forgot to mention, I thought the visual elements of it looked really good.
Oh yeah,
like the CGI, the visual effects, that looked very good quality. So I am excited about that. So visually very pleased outside of the title.
Yeah, no. Who did the second grader come in and they brought in a classroom of second graders that did art and then
clip art.
Clip art.
Old shadowed clip art.
Yeah. I hope they change that. That just didn't fit the vibe at all.
No. Something tells me they're not going to change it, but they should. All right. You ready for Visions Volume 3?
Let's go.
自分のこれからの人生も希望に彩られていると思っていた。
Razor Crest again? Whoa.
Whoa!
All right, X-Wing.
逆に見えなくても信じられるものもある全部つながってるんだ
どうしましょう。そして死ぬな。それだけだ。
やっつけよ
フォースの根源、銀河系のあらゆる生命をつなぐエネルギーとは
光と闇なしではバランスは存在しない。
私はどうしたら
フォースと共にあらんこと
Stop. All right.
Oh, that's right around the corner already. October 29th?
Yeah, end of the month.
Jeez.
Holy crap. Well, we got more content we can. All right, so
And it said 9? I don't know if you saw that. 9 epic stories.
yeah, 9 episodes.
Were the other 2 seasons that long? I thought there were either 6 or 8.
I can tell you. Let's see. All right, season 1 was 9.
Oh, okay.
So I'm guessing season or volume 2 is probably the same. All right, you want the honest truth?
What?
This one had me more excited than the Mandalorian Grogu's trailer. Now, let me just say, I know I'm going to enjoy the Mandalorian and Grogu movie more than this. Just how the trailer was constructed.
Unless they keep like every 10 minutes just flashing the Mandalorian Grogu, the pop art text. Like,
Right.
get that off the screen.
Never mind. I do not like this as much as I like Volume 3 of Visions.
God, the artwork looks amazing.
Yeah. And I'm super stoked to get a continuation of the Rogan story.
Oh, that's right. Because did they continue that?
Yep.
Where I'm at in season 2 right now of Vision.
They didn't do that. They didn't continue it in Volume 2.
Okay.
So Volume 3 it's continuing this one and the Bride one, I think. There's 2 or 3 of them that they're continuing. Oh, and the Ninth Jedi they're continuing.
Yeah, that one I really want to see.
And I think the Bride maybe as well, because it looked like there was that Bride in here again. But definitely that first episode from Volume 1, that's what this is. And I love that art.
And each one has its own like style of art. I don't know how to describe it, but it's just like I look forward to it. To have something like it's not the same artwork of all episodes. There's something
right
unique and different how they write and tell a story.
Yeah, I mean this is like pretty much another Razor Crest. Not the same, but fairly close. You know, we're talking about we only see Razor Crest how many times, and then this pops up. This reminded me of like Gundam Wing with Star Wars or something. This was sweet.
With the lightsaber, her arm just
holy crap.
That's her arm. It just busts out into all these like smaller blade lightsabers.
That's got kick ass written all over it. Like, don't mess with this chick. And they're red lightsabers, but it looked like at the end she was standing with him. Granted, he has a red lightsaber as well. Let me see if I can find that scene again. It might not like show up just with my finger scrolling, but yeah, we'll just have to wait for it when we play it through the second time. But oh, that's the girl from the Ninth Jedi, I think.
Oh, yeah, I think you're right.
Her. Right? Yeah. That's definitely her.
Right. Yeah.
So that will be the continuation of that story. Ewoks, man. What are we doing on Endor? I want to see this. Is that
We're cooking up some stormtroopers.
is that a stormtrooper like dancing in the background, or maybe he's like,
I think you're right. I think it is.
or maybe he's like tied up and they're gonna eat him? No, I'm just kidding.
No, but he looks like he's got his one finger's like doing this, and the other one's he's
he's like dancing. It's a stormtrooper dance, or like a clone trooper, maybe. I don't know. Yeah, like that's a pretty sweet scene right there.
Yeah, that's beautiful.
That art is amazing. Trust in the Force and its energy. That's so cool. Yeah, that's like Gundam Wing almost. Yeah, see, is that the same? No, that's not the same lady, is it?
No, it's not. No.
But her arm is in a cast, and that thing came out of her arm. But I don't think it's the same.
But she had that like,
yeah,
rewind,
like a Twilight type of a thing.
I thought she had like a tent, like what's the species that have
Twilight?
Yeah,
that's what I thought too. There's another that.
Oh yeah, when that
was a cool scene.
Just flew in, like, oh, this looks like shit's gonna hit the fan.
Look how far away it is, and then it just whoosh, like, freaking sweet. That is badass, man. Let's do that again. Oh, I can't. That was a cool scene though. So yeah, I'm excited for this. More so, I know there's gonna be, with each volume, there's like really good ones and there's like pretty shitty ones. So like, I'm glad we're getting continuations of good ones though. So I feel like we will at least have 3 really good ones. But I'm sure we'll get more. But I am excited to see this. Oh, and these things.
Oh yeah, and then the AT-ATs.
AT's like popping out of the ground.
Popping out of the ground, like, oh my god.
That's intimidating. Oh, look, the Aurora Borealis. We got some Northern Lights going on. Maybe they're in Duluth, Minnesota. Who knows? All right. Well, let's watch this one more time. Ready?
And then that blue lightsaber, that looks like isn't that Luke? Or not Luke, Obi-Wan's lightsaber, didn't it? I mean, granted, it could be anybody's lightsaber, but
right. I mean, it's similar.
It looks similar, the handle grip.
Well, and Luke's kind of looks similar to that too, just green, but
yeah.
But we know these aren't canon.
Right.
But that's not to say that.
Have Vision even brought any sort of like OG characters of any of the movies or shows? They're all like brand new.
I don't think so. I think they're all original characters, and
yeah, that's what I figured. So there's probably highly likely that's not Obi-Wan or Luke or anyone. So
right. I don't think they want to venture that way.
Yeah, dabble in both universes like that.
Because then it just confuses people. Like, is it canon or is it not?
Yeah.
But who knows? All right, let's watch one more time.
自分のこれからの人生も希望に彩られていると思っていた。
That's so cool. X-Wings always look. See, that looked like the bride.
信じられるものもある。全部つながってるんだ。
And this music is a banger, man.
Force の根源、銀河系のあらゆる生命をつなぐエネルギーとは
光と闇のしてはバランスは存在しない。
私はどうしたら。
フォースと共にあらんこと。
Is that person's suit an X-Wing?
That's what it looked like. Was that like her droid just like disassembled and like turned her into like a
An X-Wing?
yeah.
It sure looked like. I'm gonna here. Okay, so that's the droid coming in, right? Disassembled. It sure is. That's crazy.
And then I saw has to be coming from the same story of that gal that had like 50 lightsabers coming out of her arm. Then
Yeah.
I saw a scene where I don't know if it's still her or someone comes like swooping in with like a side leg kick, but her leg's a lightsaber.
Oh yeah.
Did you see that by chance?
No. Was it earlier on?
Yeah, it's earlier on, maybe like halfway.
Okay. First I'm gonna say so. The person he's fighting, I don't know if he's fighting or sparring. It could be sparring, but this person had that blue lightsaber. So it's interesting because he was fighting a Sith in his first episode. And I guess he's probably fighting a Sith again because the one with the arm thing.
He's also got he's got another lightsaber on his belt.
True.
In that scene. Even though he's using the red one, he had another one on his belt.
So you said had a red saber attached to the leg?
Yeah, it's like a leg.
And sorry, you said it was where early, mid?
Somewhere mid.
Right here.
There.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Just... Probably have to go further back. Right there. Okay. Oh wait. Did I miss it?
No, keep going back. It's before this.
It's right here. So it's at 54 seconds.
Yeah.
What the heck?
Oh, is it being weird? Maybe go to like 50 or maybe.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Oh, it's being
right here.
Yeah, look at that.
Dang.
Does her arm look like? That's definitely her.
It's the same woman with the arm with like 8 or 10 sabers coming out of it.
But it looks like that arm is like dismantled.
Yeah.
So all she has got left is that leg lightsaber.
And that's the person on the right. That's the person that the Rogan guy was fighting or dueling with. That's got the blue lightsaber.
Okay.
So I don't know if. Oh, we'll wait and see. So maybe he's just sparring with the Jedi, and maybe this Sith person takes out that Jedi, and then the Rogan guy comes and fights her. Who knows? But that's pretty sweet.
I mean, just that picture right there by itself.
It's so awesome.
Badass.
It's so cool, like anime coming with Star Wars. And the music was awesome. I mean, it's just a.
Oh, yeah. You said the music soundtrack just gave me goosebumps because I mean the first like maybe 20 seconds made me think of like the trailer for Obi-Wan.
Yeah. Oh yeah, when they yep.
And that's again another thing. Like they did a great job trailer wise for Obi-Wan. I just wish the show lived up to the height the trailer gave us. Like
for sure. No, this I think is the bride.
Okay.
From season 1.
Okay.
I think. Because her hair was cut like that, and I'm pretty sure it was blue. So maybe there's 3 continuation stories. Cool. That guy gave me General Grievous vibes. I know it's not him, but is that an Ewok or is that just a teddy bear?
I was wondering what that was.
Have you ever seen have you ever heard the show We Three Bears?
No, I haven't. Was that giving you that kind of look or that?
Yeah, it's just like a cartoon for it's like a Cartoon Network cartoon. It just kind of looks like it. We three bears on Tatooine. I don't know if it's Tatooine, but all right. Well, I mean, it'll be fun. Obviously, like we said, it's not going to be canon, so it's not really going to be impactful in terms of the Star Wars story saga and everything, but I think it's just going to be fun to watch, and I'm really looking forward to the art and that kind of stuff. All right, let's see how I can get back to Zoom and stop sharing. All right. Now how do I leave with this thing? All right, perfect. Cool. So there we have it. Two trailers that unfortunately got released while we couldn't record or anything, but now we get to enjoy them. So now, at least for the Mandalorian one, I'll probably watch that probably 10 more times and like really nitpick it and be like seeing any little thing I can find, even an Easter egg.
Like, I'm not looking forward to this movie anymore.
But yeah. No, but I'll hunt for the Easter eggs and those type of things. So I enjoy watching that. Cool. Anything else you want to talk about? And even if you have, we don't have to do that now. We'll do it probably on the next recording. But you've dabbled into volume 2 of Visions, is that right?
Yep. I got through maybe half of it so far.
Okay.
So
did you get to the Wallace and Gromit art one? The like claymation one?
I think that might be the next one.
Okay.
I think
that
might be the next one.
I just think it's hilarious. Wallace and Gromit style in Star Wars wasn't my favorite episode in that, but I love Wallace and Gromit, so it made me happy.
I think I saw it had to be my next one. Maybe I'm on then.
Okay.
I saw like the picture. I was like, Wallace and Gromit? Like what?
Yeah. And we can talk about it next time, but I think it's the second one that I really loved where the kids go to the cave. Did you see that one?
I think so. I think that's starting to ring.
And like
it's been so long now. After like 2 weeks, it was the last time I kind of took a break because you said we might need to take a little break here, and I was like, well, I'm probably going to forget it all, so I'll probably end up rewatching.
Well, I'm definitely going to rewatch every single one before we talk about it because it's been a while since I've watched it too.
As a refresher before
volume 3
comes out.
And then when volume 3 comes out, we'll watch that together, obviously, and then talk through that. So.
You know, are they gonna do like all episodes at once, or is it gonna be like a week by week?
No, they'll drop all of them at once.
Okay.
So we'll probably, as we've done already, we'll break it up maybe in like 2 sets and watch 1 through 5 and talk about those the first time, and then the next week talk 6 through 9. So.
Okay.
Cool.
Yeah, no, I look forward to it, but yeah, each episode, like I was saying with just watching that trailer, how each episode is got their own artist and their own creativity of telling a Star Wars story. I really enjoy it.
Yeah, and I think Star Wars gels really well with anime because I mean, there's even the anime that they've gone and redone like the original trilogy and some of like of the whole saga, 9 episodes, and they put that in an anime, and it really gels well. And I don't know, maybe I'm biased because I really like anime. I grew up watching like Dragon Ball Z, Gundam Wing, stuff like that. So I really enjoy anime. And there's so many liberties you can take with anime. Like you can be very dramatic, and I don't know. And Star Wars just being in space and the Force and everything, like it works well with that. So now I don't want any feature films for Star Wars to be anime. It needs to be like what this is, Visions, non-canon, but just fun stuff to eat up.
Because I know what you're talking about. I've seen like some deep takes or deep cuts of like from the movies of someone making it like an anime.
Yeah,
it's like, well, that wouldn't work. I wouldn't want to watch the entire movie. But there's like a sequence of like Phantom Menace to Attack of the Clones to Revenge of the Sith, and it's got that music we were just listening to, and then you have like Obi-Wan and saying like no when Qui-Gon Jinn dies, but also
Yeah.
cutting over to like Anakin and Obi-Wan fighting back to back against clones.
Yeah.
But all of a sudden, then it like pans the anime style how they did it, and then pans to actually Anakin and Obi-Wan fighting each other,
Yep.
and like it just like the just the artwork and everything was just like that's really cool. And
Yep.
I don't like my sister's a really big anime fan, and I sent that to her. She's like, "Oh, this is sweet. Is this a real movie?" I'm like, "No, it's just a cut that someone put together. It's like
Right.
it's only like 3 minutes long, but you know, it's stuff like this how they actually like, oh, people might actually like this, and they actually are making like volume seasons of this stuff. Like you said, they're not canon, but they're super fun to watch. I don't know, it's just
Yep.
like mesmerizing like your eyes. You're just like glued to it. You're like, this is really cool artwork.
Yep. Well, and I also think, I mean, I haven't seen it, but the movie War of the Rohirrim, how that, that Lord of the Rings movie that's done in all anime. I mean, I haven't heard the greatest things about it. So I think that just reflects that anime shouldn't be for feature films, at least with like already established franchises. Anime works a lot better in smaller snippets. Just my opinion, but
Because yeah, you look at these episodes of Visions. I mean, what they're like 15, 20
yeah,
minutes max,
yep,
if that.
yep,
They just keep it really, concise and short, but really well done
yep.
for that small amount of span time. So,
Yeah, and I
but
love the music. Like in the first two volumes of Visions, they do a really good job of the music too. And it's really pulling in from like original trilogy soundtracks or prequel soundtracks and kind of mixing it in. I mean, kind of like how that trailer was too. It just um it it it, it really captivates me. And I mean, this might be blasphemous to say, but I don't think the soundtrack for Mandalorian show is that good. It's. Do you disagree?
um, I I love the Mando's theme with like like is it a flute or something?
Something like that.
And then um, I absolutely loved is at the end of season 2 where Luke Skywalker shows up.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just that eerie evil soundtrack. Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah.
and it's like it's Grand
Gideon.
Moff Gideon's like kind of his theme song, but
Yeah.
it's also like it's like his theme song along with like the those dark battle droids.
Yep.
I forget, was there special? No,
Like Dark
slapping
Trooper
against
type thing.
Dark Troopers. That's what
Yep.
I'm thinking. And just like the brute force that Mando took just to defeat one, and then Gideon's like, well, now there's a whole fleet of them. Good luck. And then it just plays that eerie music as they're like
Yeah.
just marching towards the door, and then they're just punching the door trying to get it open. And then also to switch over, and then you had that like I don't know how to even describe the soundtrack they did for Luke Skywalker when he shows up.
Yeah.
Because
Oh
it's
yeah.
like it feels like hope has risen.
Well, and they pulled from I think the Force theme. So from the original trilogy in that.
Yeah,
When
yeah.
they
There's
do stuff like that, I enjoy it. Um, More of the original stuff. Like if you go back, this is just my opinion again. If you go back and you watch season 1 of Mandalorian, there are some poorly done, in my opinion, soundtracks. And the first one that pops out is that the episode where he's in that village and they're going to take down that ATST.
oh yeah.
Like that episode was done very poorly in terms of the soundtrack, in my opinion. And I don't know if they just went cheap on the first season. It did get better season 2. I will agree. And that senior or that episode you're talking about with Luke Skywalker, that was all phenomenal. Great job. But season 1 just stands out to me, and
Even
it didn't feel Star Wars soundtrack to me.
even like when Boba Fett shows up in season 2.
Yeah.
Grogu's on that rock meditating, and
Yeah.
then like Boba Fett's like, I want my armor. But then like when which I think they continue that theme into the book of Boba Fett.
Yeah.
But like
Yeah.
his theme when he finally like when the stormtroopers are coming, he goes and sneaks and gets his armor back. And then like all of a sudden like a stormtrooper I think was gonna shoot Mando or something, and he looks up and it's Boba Fett, and he just whacks him, and then he's like doing like the knee trick where shooting
Hmm.
blasters out of his knee and all this kind of stuff, the flamethrower, and all of a sudden like he had his own kind of unique, which I was like that's cool, like
Yeah.
gives you goosebumps. But I get what you're saying. I think season one did have some weak moments when it's like it's sound design and music that didn't fit like the theme of the episode all that well.
Yeah.
But I do like Mando's theme has this kind of like spaghetti western kind of feel to it. His actual theme for Mando. Like
Sure.
you hear it every time when the credits begin, all of a sudden, dun, and then all of a sudden shows like the title of the episode. But
Yeah.
that definitely
I,
hits hard though, I think, for Mando.
I think it's the fanfare part of that. Like dun 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 dun
Oh
dun, dun and, like
man.
it just doesn't sound like Star Wars to me. Dun, dun, like we could do better.
I mean, I could see your point. I mean,
I like the dun, 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 dun,
yeah,
dun. Like that's cool.
That's what I'm
That's
talking
cool.
about. Is that
But,
that for sure hits hard for a Mando theme, but I
yeah.
get what you're saying. Some other aspects of it maybe didn't flow very
Like
well.
you put that up like next to like Star Wars themes, like Duel of the Fates. It's like okay, it's not even close.
What?
Like,
Well, nothing could compete with Duel of the Fates.
well, but like if you even if you go and you watch like Rebels, they implement like the original soundtracks into
Oh
the
yeah, to your point.
music. Like do that so it makes it feel a little Star Wars.
Mhm.
It just they didn't do that for a lot of Mandalorian. Even like the Book of Boba Fett, they didn't really do it too much. They did for Ahsoka. But even like Boba, like in the last episode, the beat, they're actually saying Boba. It's like
Oh yeah. Yeah, no, it's
like
actually
that's
it's
it's
actually
them
in
saying
this.
Boba. It's
Yeah,
like come on. That's just it in my opinion again. It's just kind of weak and corny. But if people like it, cool, cool, good for you. But because soundtracks are really important to me, like that's something I mean, like you listen to Lord of the Rings, Star Wars. I mean, the music is what almost makes those shows. Because then you listen to that music, and you might not even be watching the movie, but if you
but
hear the soundtrack, you know exactly what's being played or at
you're
that time.
you're literally visualing it in your head. The scene.
Exactly.
Like for me, my like all time favorite. You got your who did Star Wars Jurassic Park? Um, is it
Who did
Williams?
what? Star Wars? What? John Williams? Yeah.
John Williams. And you got like people like that. Like my favorite all time is Hans Zimmer.
Oh yeah.
All of his movies he's done with Christopher Nolan. So you got like The Dark Knight, Inception. Like there's his sound scores are so great,
Yeah.
and it just fits perfect with the movie.
Yep.
Like you said, you could listen to the soundtrack and you know exactly what part that is in the movie
Exactly.
because it just flowed so well.
Yep.
Like I still love like the Inception, the that Mombasa or whatever, where he goes to that town to meet Tom Hardy's character.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden he's like, is anyone looking for you? You got a bounty on you? And he goes, oh yeah, this company, I didn't finish a job. And all of a sudden they had that like racing song. I don't know if you can picture it, but how he's running through like tight corners and he's like in that small village area,
Yeah.
and then like the song's very high pace and everything, and
Yep.
like stuff like that. Just I'm a sucker for a good soundtrack.
Yep.
It can really make a movie that much better.
Me too. Like Gladiator is one of my all-time
Yeah.
favorite movies,
Yep.
and like
Yep.
it's got one of the best soundtracks out there. It's like it if you put it, and I've seen like TikToks and stuff, and they're like put in the wrong song for like a movie, and it like completely changes like the seriousness of it or whatnot. And it's so true. Like if you don't have a good soundtrack, you're not going to have a good movie in terms of like being memorable or a blockbuster hit type of a thing. So,
How
John,
they how they always throw who did Titanic?
well, I mean, there's the Celine Dion song. My
Yes,
heart will go on.
but like how they like intermix, like I think like yeah, I think that's the song where it's like almost like it like the whistle, and then all of a sudden she says it, but it's like a football player or something. It's like
Yeah.
the
Oh
heroic
yeah.
game winning. Yeah, yeah.
And then like there's a climax to
The
it.
climax to the
I know exactly what you're talking about.
because they cut that in like anything and everything where it's like crunch time, then victory moment.
Yeah.
Like, and all of a sudden that song kicks in, and
Yep. Oh, I love watching those on TikTok.
yeah,
Um, no, and Star Wars, John Williams is one of the best. So anytime we can implement John Williams's works, because I mean he's not going to be around all too much longer. I mean, I don't know, I can't remember how old he is, but I think he's retired too, isn't he?
I don't know the last time he did.
He did Rise of Skywalker. He did the sequel trilogy, and then I think maybe he came out of retirement for that. I can't remember, but I really love.
He's 93 years old.
Jeez, God bless him. Um, who does the music for Rebels? I used to know this, but now I can't think of it. Star Wars Rebels composer Kevin Kiner. He does a really good job of meshing in John Williams' stuff. So I wouldn't mind him continuing doing like Star Wars projects. He did Clone Wars too, I think. Yeah.
It says here John Williams' last one was the last Indiana Jones.
Oh, okay.
He did that. That was back in 2023.
He,
okay. He's retired.
He had to have come out of retirement for that too, and probably then re-retired. There's something I was going to say, but it slipped my mind. Maybe it'll come back to me. But cool. Anything else you want to talk about, or?
No. Imagine like you, it's been a long day. So.
Oh yeah, they're all long days now.
Yeah.
But in a good way. Like I don't want to sound like I'm complaining. Like I've really been enjoying it. And it's been nice being off of work to be able to support like my wife and both kids right now. So I go back the last week of October. So yeah.
So yeah,
then it'll be a whole new element doing a job and the two kids now. So sorry, I cut you off.
Your 3 or 4 jobs.
Yeah. All right. Well, we will wrap it up. Again, if you're listening to us, hit that subscribe button, like, download, follow, rate, review, all the above. We greatly appreciate it. And once we hit 200 subscribers, we will be having a prize giveaway when we hit 500. Now that we're deeper into this recording, I will say we have a lightsaber that we will be giving away for that prize. So, I mean, you got to subscribe to be 500, so you might as well get in before the 200 so you can win 2 prizes potentially. So just throwing it out there. But until then, have a great rest of your week. And I look forward to hopefully getting on a more, more scheduled recordings now that I'm a couple weeks into this child being with us. So till next time, as always, may the force be with you.
Thanks for calling. This is Han Solo, and I'm going to be keeping you company for the next few hours right here on the Midnight Shift. Something's